So at the beginning of this month, I set out with an amazing, very stupid goal. And that was to post every day, Monday through Friday, through the entire month of November. And today happens to be the last day of that challenge. So really the whole point of this challenge was primarily, one, to kind of push myself to stick to a YouTube schedule. And let's face it, in the past, I've made every excuse possible not to upload a video. So sticking to a daily schedule really didn't give me a whole lot of room for making excuses. Two, I really just wanted to see if I could do it. I did it last year in October. And so I wanted to try it this year in November just to, one, see if it was even possible, and the dates just really lined up really well. But then the third main reason why I did it was because honestly, I was in a creative rut and I was really struggling with creating anything. I mean, I was doing client projects, I was doing a couple YouTube videos here and there, but honestly, I was in this rut and it was really seeming like there was gonna be no way for me to get out of it. See, the truth is like, for the first time in probably about 3 years or so since I've been doing this freelance thing full time, I didn't really want to pick up a camera. I kind of got to this point where I was shooting a lot of stuff just for the heck of it, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to edit it. I didn't really want to put it out, and I was overthinking pretty much everything creatively. To the point where I wasn't creating. And when you get to the point where you're not creating, I can tell you that is definitely never gonna help you become a better photographer or videographer or really a better anything, because you're not moving. So at the beginning of the month, I called up Sticks. I said, hey, I got this really dumb idea. We should definitely try this, upload every single day, Monday through Friday through the month of November. Let's do it. He was on board, but quickly I found myself realizing that even though I had, put out this challenge to Sticks to help me out with it, and I had put this challenge out to you guys, the creative fam, to do it alongside me, it was a very lonely process, but it actually was a really good process too. See, the first thing I realized was that I wasted a lot of time focusing on YouTube without really focusing on YouTube. Like, for example, one of the very first things I did was actually deleted the YouTube app off my phone altogether. The other thing I did was I deleted the YouTube Creator Studio app off my phone too. The main reason is because I tend to be probably like a lot of you guys, and that is fall down the YouTube rabbit hole. So by eliminating it off my phone, there was a less chance that I would just pull out my phone and start watching videos instead of working on my videos. When it came to the Creator Studio app, I deleted that off my phone, leaving it on my iPad. So that way I wasn't like checking on my videos on a day-to-day basis. Because if you guys are like me, after you upload a video, all you want to do is check the analytics to see who's watching, who's commenting, and all that stuff. But really I found that that would put me in a negative mind space. A lot of time, if a video came out and it didn't necessarily do as well as I thought it should have done, it would kind of stop me from wanting to create the next thing. But with being on a daily schedule, that really wasn't much of an option. So instead, I deleted that off my phone, and I told myself that I would just check the comments and check how the video was doing every day at the end of the day on my iPad. This, again, kind of putting a limiter on myself really forced me to, one, just keep creating every day and not focus on what I had already created, and really just kind of keep my mind focused on the thing that it is that I wanted to do, which was shoot more photos and take more video. This challenge was really difficult that first week, but something that I found super interesting was that I started doing things I had never really done before. Like, for example, shooting on my iPhone. I made a handful of videos shooting on the iPhone. I actually did a whole video on how to shoot real estate videos shooting on the iPhone. I did some vlogs shooting on the iPhone. And what it really taught me was that by not having to overthink the creative process, knowing that I had to get a video out every single day, I had no choice but to do whatever it took to create. And wiping out a lot of those limiters, like having to use a big camera, having to have fancy lenses, and just saying, screw it, let me use the iPhone that's in my pocket, I started realizing things that could be done just by using the iPhone. One thing in particular was that the new iPhone had this amazing wide angle lens on it, and pairing that with a gimbal made for some amazing shots. Now, putting out all these iPhone videos just for the heck of it and just to get videos out every single day, it actually opened me up to some really cool opportunities, which actually leads me to a quick little brief, which is we actually have kind of a video sponsor slash Black Friday giveaway, and that's with Sandmark. Now, a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, I did a video reviewing the Sandmark wide angle lens. It's a smartphone lens that you can put on your phone. And they liked that video so much and all the other videos that I've been putting out that they decided they wanted to do a giveaway through this here channel just for you guys, the creative fam. So I'll have details on how you can enter at the end of the video, but it's super exciting to know that even just by doing this daily challenge that it has opened up opportunities like this for me to be able to do a giveaway for you guys. Now sure, posting YouTube videos every single day forces you to really kind of hone your editing skills for video and shooting skills for video. But one thing that I was really surprised with was how this really helped me as a photographer. I mean, I didn't really think about the fact that when you post every single day, 5 days a week, that you also have to create 5 thumbnails. And I like to take, specific photos for my thumbnails. By forcing myself to actually have to post every single day, it started making me focus on things like taking self-portraits, which is something I've never really done before, but I quickly learned how to do it because I had no choice in order to make my thumbnails. But these are the things that by posting every single day, it made me actually a better photographer because I learned more about my cameras. I learned about how to use the apps on my phone to be able to take self-portraits. Another thing was that by doing this, there was actually a photo meetup, and normally I don't go to these things, but I decided to go so I could use that day to create some more content. And getting out and shooting, I got a chance to shoot in a situation with models that I had never shot with before, but also I got a chance to try new things. Like I'm actually working on a video right now for you guys where I actually shot some photos on film, and I actually just tried shooting with a 6x7 medium format film camera. I mean, it's just so crazy how putting some limiting factors on myself by forcing myself to upload a video every single day, it put me in a space where I had no choice but to create. And I think the last thing that doing this challenge really helped as far as me being a better photographer and a videographer was the fact that I got a chance to meet and see and talk to a lot more of you guys. I mean, over this entire challenge, the channel has grown, tremendously. A lot of new people have joined the creative fam. And by doing this challenge, it really opened my eyes to how many of you guys really want to get better as photographers and videographers, which has led me to the point where now I've actually decided to create a mentorship program just for you guys. Now, I'll have links to that down below, and you can click on the Patreon link in order to see all the details on that. But I am excited to do things like this to help you guys, because helping you guys not only just helps you to become a better photographer and videographer, but also it helps me to become a better videographer and photographer because it keeps me on my P's and Q's to make sure that I know exactly what I'm talking about to create these videos and to help you guys out. But also it allows me to get out and create more and to create content that's worth creating. I personally think that, posting every day, Monday through Friday for an entire month, it's a lot. That's a lot to ask. I don't know if necessarily that's the best way to go about it, but I will say that creating every single day or putting yourself in a limiting factor where you have to create no matter the time, whatever the limiting areas or whatever you want to put on yourself limiting wise, I feel like that is definitely the gateway to being more creative and honestly becoming a better photographer and videographer, because the more you do this, honestly, I'm telling you, the better you will become. Now, with that being said, I do want to let you guys know that there is a giveaway going on right now, and that is the Sandmark Black Friday giveaway. So to enter this giveaway, you just got to do 3 simple things. 1, be subscribed to my YouTube channel here, be subscribed at Sandmark's YouTube channel, and then do me a huge favor. Leave a comment at the bottom of this video telling me why you want this lens, or tell me what you guys think about putting limiting factors around yourself in order to be a better creator. I'll be announcing the winner on December 6th, and then Sandmark will be sending the lens out directly to you, so you should get it pretty quickly. before the holidays, and so you can start testing it out, shooting. And one thing to say is that even though I tested it out on the iPhone, they've assured me that this will work with whatever phone, so you just got to let me know once you win what phone you have, and then we'll send you the right case and lens for your phone. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you have any input on ways you can become a better photographer or videographer, or if you've ever done a challenge like this, maybe you're ramping up to do Vlogmas, which is basically where people upload every day through the entire month of December, let me know that down below in the comments. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you feel like being awesome, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.